Welcome back to another episode of Man Reacts. We've previously talked about how most women feel entitled to everything there is in this world and everything that men can do and own. We've talked about how it's in the very nature of women to have this sense of entitlement and that they truly believe men are born in this world just to make sure that they give everything to women for free and slave away their lives for the sake of these women. Now let's talk about how women feel entitled and expect men to help them and save them, even after they're divorced or raising kids on their own. But the surprising part here is that men all over the world have learned that helping such women only makes them more suspicious of you or makes you look like a creep who's trying to flirt with a single woman, even when the man has zero such intentions. Women want help, but only from guys who are attractive, I guess. I'm going to discuss an article from a very entitled woman that I recently read, and it made me think. I'm a single woman with kids, she claims, and the entire article is about how she found a surrogate. She is upset because no one wants to assist her even though she didn't even have a partner involved in the pregnancy. Should society assist in raising her child? Do you know who typically carries that out? A family. She was too nice for a family though, so she made the decision to roast men in place of asking them for assistance. Then she begins discussing the repercussions of men's behavior, how chivalry is dead, and how no male wants to assist or simply be kind to her to help her with something that usually a partner does. Guys, if you open your eyes and see how things are these days, you will see similar things happening all around you. You will see women have the weirdest expectations from society and from men, and it is unbelievable and almost laughable how entitled they feel. Let me share another piece I read, and this was from a woman who says she has to hold multiple shopping bags in her hand as her toddler walks around her, and she always sees her neighbor look at her but never helps her. She's just complaining about how her neighbor should realize she's a single mom and help her with these things. Guys, I can guarantee that the neighbor must have thought about helping her, but eventually must have decided to not go for it. Do you know why? Because he knows how she will ensnare and trap him and almost guilt trap him into servitude to her, and then ask him to marry her so that she can use him as a servant for the rest of his life. Truth is, he has no business with her, and she has no right to expect any help from him. Why should he, when he probably knows the true nature of women and how they want to utilize a man's resources and live off of his success and wealth? Why should he, when he has seen countless instances where single women with children have lured men into marriages, only to divorce them and use the writ of the state and justice system to take away everything he had financially built in his life? See, entitlement reveals a woman's nature. This woman could have easily gone up to the guy or yelled if he could help her out with the bags. I can guarantee you the guy would have loved to help, and he would have. But no, she wanted him to get up on his own and force himself into her space and try to help her. I can guarantee you another thing as well. There's a 90% chance the same woman would have branded that guy a creep if he had come up on his own to help her. She would have made a video and uploaded it online about how her neighbor stalked her and tried to make a move by helping her out. And this is why he didn't help her, because he knew the danger before it happened. We all know this. Men are cautious when it comes to helping women. Even though this isn't how it should be, it's something that men have had to consider, given that women use such instances to degrade men and humiliate them. And women have some really weird concepts, like what's theirs is theirs and what's ours is also theirs. Men have had enough of this, especially today, because the woke feminist ideology perpetuates equality as if everything really should be equal. But if you look at it closely, it's only selectively equal. Women want more positions in corporate boardrooms but won't ever become plumbers or truck drivers. They want equal pay, but they won't agree to work the same amount as men. They want the benefits, but they don't want to have the same input as men who enjoy those benefits. That's the sort of equality modern women are looking for, and it really doesn't help when you realize the crazy level of expectations they have of men. And as I said before, they have unrealistic expectations. Guys, I keep saying this in my videos because it's 100% true. Go through TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever social media platform appeals to you, and you will come across tons of content where women are listing down the things they want in the ideal man. And the list is endless. They want the six-pack abs, the six-figure income, and the 6 feet height, and that's just the baseline. Women want everything in a man, and it's not just with men. They have unrealistic expectations from the world as well. They have unrealistic expectations from society, and they have unrealistic expectations from institutions. Modern women, and especially solo mothers, won't even acknowledge or respond when you start criticizing them for their stereotypical behavior and actions when you're with them. They are so good at bluffing their way through life. I believe that women are particularly skilled at the game of human poker, and hence at controlling how they want their men to be, act, and behave. And there's a reason why most of these women end up being divorced and now have to live without a male partner, expecting all other males to help them. When they say they had a past where the people they loved left them, and then they cling on to you and make you you promised you'll never leave them. They're also trying to control you so that whenever you are out and about, you barely ever have any alone time. And any alone time that you want is going to seem like a burden on your relationship. Women plan a couple's whole lives out, including how they will live, where they will live, the parties they will attend, and the relatives they will visit on the weekends. Most women are unsure of how to react when a man offers his opinion because they haven't truly read the articles in Cosmopolitan that explain how guys are also human beings with individual goals and life. Once many men reach the age of 30 or 35, they start to awaken from their hibernation and they start wanting more than just good physical intimacy and perhaps children in a relationship, which must be shocking to some women when they finally realize that men can think about relationships with more than just their thing, if you know what I mean. When this happens, the whole scenario that women would have built right from the start of the relationship about how she would control so and so aspects of the guy's life starts to disintegrate, and that usually makes women feel insecure and not in control. A solo mother feels entitled to special treatment by society. There, I said it. It might sound harsh, but it's the truth. She expects all men to help her out without hesitation. She feels that men should go out of their way to be nice to her, perhaps as a way of apologizing on behalf of the man who left her, and basically represent the male species in a better light in front of her. Guys really don't need to do any of that and will never do any of that. Guys just aren't interested in helping moms who are single. They know it's a trap. They know it's a double-edged sword laced with guilt-tripping, emotional blackmail, servitude, and slavery. Men have had enough and are choosing to go their own way. They're doing everything they possibly can to avoid women such as solo moms who want helpful guys to partner up with. Men would rather be with younger women who are comfortable being feminine. The great bit about a truly feminine woman is that she's truly happy being the woman in the relationship. She's truly happy giving birth and raising kids in a healthy home where she knows her role is to provide love and care, while the man's role is to provide protection and sustenance. So, a man really has to be insane to actually consider solo moms, because that's just a recipe for him wasting a big chunk of his life away unless and until he knows the woman inside out and her intentions. It's really a hard decision for a guy to even try to help a woman out because of the facts we discussed. That's all I've got to say on this. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Like and subscribe for more.